Hi everybody, it's Julie. Happy September. Happy September 1st. We are here. We are ready. I hope we're ready for our next challenge. This is going to be the September Something Special Stash Buster Junk Journal Challenge. So I've got my items here. These are not what I'm going to use. I have not put together my kit yet. But this is going to give us an idea of what we'll be using. So we want to welcome you to the Stash Buster Junk Journal Challenge 2022. So these are the details. This month we are using our stash and we're making a junk journal. Your journal can be any size, any theme, and you may use any type of binding. The finished journal must have 64, that's 64 or more pages, 2 signatures or more. You must use all the something special, or you must make all the something special pages and the something special embellishments. We're going to get into that in just a minute. You must use DearJulieJulie digitals in your journal. At least 6 pages of your journal need to have DearJulieJulie digitals as part of the main part of them, and at least 6 of your embellishments. Okay, so don't forget there is a free digital in the Scrap All About It with DearJulieJulie Facebook group. You are free to use that or any of the digitals that you find there. And then you can use any digitals that you've earned as a VIP or that you've purchased that are DearJulieJulie digitals, and you can mix them. Okay, so if you want to use some of like the bases digital kit and you are going to be doing something with roses or Thanksgiving or Halloween and you want to use those, you can mix and match. Okay, digitals are also available in the DearJulieJulie Etsy shop, and so that is so cool. So this journal, when you're finished, this journal is for you to keep. You don't need to send it to me. You can sell it or you can give it as a gift. Okay, so let's get into this. So this month, our cover is going to need to be made from one of the something special things. Now, you can, when I get to cover, I'll explain a little more, but, or no, I'm going to explain it now. Haha. Okay, so your cover, you can make it out of a book, a cereal box, or whatever, but it needs to be embellished. Like the most important embellishment needs to come from your something special categories. You can use one or more of those, but it does need to incorporate something from the something special list. Okay. Let's see. We will be making at least 1 page and 1 embellishment using this something special list that you're going to get here in just a minute. Okay. And the something special is actually categories. It's like it's wide. You're going to be able to use stuff that you haven't been able to use before. And of course, it is a challenge, so I've put a couple of things in there that might be a little challenging, but are kind of going to be a lot of fun. So you're going to be making 1 page using each of those and 1 embellishment. And I am suggesting that you go ahead and you make several of the embellishment, or at least the embellishment base, because, you know, sometimes when you've got the stuff out, it's just as easy to make 3, 4, 5 of them as to make 1. And originally, we were going to make 6 embellishments of each, 6 bases. So I took that off, I crossed it out, and we're doing 1 page and we're doing 1 embellishment as the requirement. Okay, Then, of course, in true DearJulieJulie style, you're then going to enhance the page and the embellishment with 3 more embellishments or enhancements. So you're going to see your list here in a minute, and there's things on there that aren't going to make your embellishment or your page any thicker or more bulky. I think like I said, I think this is going to be something special, and it's going to be fun. So here you go. No further ado, let's give you the something special list. So the first thing on our list is stamps. You can use rubber stamps. You can use clear stamps. You can make your own. You can make potato stamps. You can use veggies and make stamps, because that was a lot of fun last time, I think. So any type of stamps. Then for our second thing, it is old book pages, and we're gonna consider old book pages at least 10 years. So go ahead, pull out some old books and use some old book pages. They can have images, they can have print, they can be falling apart, and that you're just, so yeah, book pages, old book pages, at least 10 years old. Mail. Okay, now with this mail, it's anything that comes in the mail, but it doesn't include like you got an order from scrapbook.com and you're gonna use your new Tim Holtz stuff. No, it's the junk mail part, or the extra things. So like the envelopes, or those political flyers that make great tags, or postcards, postage stamps. So that's what you're going to use. Boxes, larger envelopes, bubble wrap envelopes. So that's what you're going to use for your mail. Okay? And then envelopes have their own category. They can be any size. They can be privacy envelopes. They can be little tiny gift envelopes. You can make your own envelopes or use something from your envelopes from your stash. Okay? Any size, any type envelope. Then, okay, and you might not have noticed, but we're spelling out some, and now we're going to go into thing. So for our T, we have 12 by 12 paper. You can use a paper pad. You can use single 12 by 12 papers. You can cut up a piece of wrapping paper to be 12 by 12 and use it. It's 12 by 12 paper. But, really what we were thinking was, let's use up some of that 12 by 12 paper. Okay. Household items. So household items. I have a dryer sheet here. I was thinking, an old toothbrush. Be creative. Find something in your household that you would consider a household item. I kind of think towards the cleaning stuff and things that you use on a regular basis. Okay, so be creative. Think inside the household box and let's see what you guys can come up with. Okay, that was my H. I is ink, and either an ink brush. I called it ink and dauber brush, or you can use any kind of ink here, but you're going to use ink. Okay, you're going to use ink. You're going to use a brush or a sponge. Whatever you've got hanging around. Okay, so ink and dauber is your I. Ink and dauber, brush or sponge. Let's see some creative stuff done with ink and brushes and daubers and that. So I thought that would be kind of fun for I. So that is ink, dauber, brush, or sponge. Napkins, any, okay? So you might have a brand new napkin. You might have pieces of a napkin that you are like going, I really want to use this. So there you go. You can use pieces or the whole thing. The next one is game pieces, and this is any piece from a game set. So you could use dice from Yahtzee. You could use the Yahtzee cards. You could use a Pictionary card. You could use the houses from Monopoly or Monopoly money. You know, the people from Clue or the little gadgets from Clue. So there you go. Game pieces. The next one is strips of paper, and these can be strips of paper that are in your stash. Okay, strips of paper from in your stash, or if you actually need to cut some, you can cut them from your 12 by 12 paper or from whatever and get some that match. But strips of paper is one of our categories. Playing cards is another category, and you might choose it because of what's on it, or you might choose it because it's the Joker. You know, so playing cards is one of our things. And then I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with, because remember, you have to have a page idea using playing cards also. So I think that is going to be fun. Embossing. So texture from pressure is what we're going to call this one. So this is an embossing plate. So you can use that. You can be creative on other ways of embossing from pressure. This is not embossing powders, but embossing pressure. Okay, getting your things embossed because of some type of pressure. That is our E. Next is clear packaging. You knew it would be in there somewhere because it is one of my favorite things to use. And you need a page idea and an embellishment idea. So, and then I've got to come up with 7 ways of using clear packaging. Yes, I do. 7 ways of using clear packaging, because I'm going to do 7 ways of using all of these. That is how my videos are going to happen this month. 7, I guess it's the lucky number 7 of September. Yeah, so anyway, that's what we're doing. And you probably noticed the next one is index cards. Now you can do any type, any color, any size. So if you have the larger ones or if you have the smaller ones, and you're going to come up with a page idea and an embellishment idea using index cards. Okay, and you can use more than one index card. You don't have to just have one index card to make your thing. The next one is anything that you love. So your favorite thing. I am probably going to do fabric. I have enjoyed using fabric so much this year. I have really enjoyed using fabric. So I will probably use fabric, but you can use, you know, there's going to be something else out there that you might want to use, and then you need to have a page idea where that is, you know, the main thing of it, and you need to have an embellishment idea or item. I need to have the ideas, you need to have the items. And then the last one is lined paper. And so it can be any color lined paper. Your lines can be any size, And so, you know, one of my favorite things is to pull from a journal and to get lined paper that way. But, excuse me. So, lined paper, anything you want to use, anything that you love. Like I said, probably going to use fabric index cards, clear packaging, embossing by pressure, texture from pressure is what it says, playing cards, game pieces. These are from a game set, okay, from a game set. Napkins. Oh, strips of paper was in there somewhere. Napkins, ink and dauber, household, 12 by 12 paper, envelopes, mail, old book pages, and stamps. So those are what we're using. And so for each of your items, you need to use one of the things as your main thing, and then then you need to have 3 more things for a total of 4. So you can have, say on your 12 by 12 page, you can add stamping and a book page and a game piece as your 3 things. And and they cannot be you don't get to intermingle this time. You're not intermingling your things. And the other thing is all of your pockets, your tucks, all of your things need to have an item in them. It does not have to have the 4 things, because I did not say a page, an embellishment, and an insert. It's a page and an embellishment. Those need to have the main item and the 3 others that enhance or embellish it. And then your things, that your extra things that you're putting in, you could just put in a tag, another, a flinch card. You can do that if you want to, or you can go ahead and embellish those also. But each pocket, tuck, all of those places need to have the thing in it when you finish the item. Okay? So let's go on for the details here. The embellishments you make from this Something Special list can be anything to use in your finished journal. You might consider to mass make each of your items to add items to your stash, or have a happy mail or upcoming projects. So, making some for gifts or whatever. Sometimes it's just as easy to make 3 or 5 of something as it is to make 1. We're going to make 6. Oh, we were going to make 6. That's what I was telling you, of each embellishment base, but I crossed that off. Yay! I will be making videos for each of the Something Special category items on the list. I'm excited to be making 7 simple items using each item on the Something Special list. These may be page ideas, they may be embellishment ideas, but they will give you ideas on how to use each of those Something Special items during this challenge or in the future. My videos this time may or may not have the 3 additional items added, as I'm doing a 7 ways to use 7 ways to use old book pages, playing cards, lined paper in a junk journals series for the month of September. Okay? You must make each of the Something Special categories into a page and into an embellishment and add them to your finished journal. Okay, so remember, you have to everything has to go into the journal. You must add your pic of it to the right category in this group in the comments section. So we will be having a Facebook group, and so you'll add your picture to the category in the group. The deadline for this September Stash Buster Junk Journal Challenge is September 30th, 2022. There will be several mini challenges throughout the month as well. Please post your finished journal videos in the black place videos here post. So you'll see they've got a keyboard, and they say place your, if you make a video, you put that there. If you put the name of your photo album in one. But the most important one is you put the picture of your finished journal when it is finished in the finished journal post. Do that even before you make your video, okay? So that is there, and if something happens and you don't get to make your video, at least your finished journal post is put in the thing. It's also best to go ahead and put your categories into their posts as you finish them, rather than trying to get them all in on that very last day. Let's see. The deadline, I already told you that. Please post your finished journal videos in the black place videos here post. Okay? Place your photo slide in a created album. In the photo section, using your name for the title. So it can say Julie Freeman's Flamingo Journal, Sheila Johnson's Game Journal. Please put your name there. That's how I find that's how I find you, and to make sure that you get invited to the party. Let's see. Please place your photo slideshow in a created album in the photo section using your name for the title. Please link the slideshow to the black photo here post. So you're going to take that and give us the link so we can find you. As with other challenges, everyone that finishes the challenge on time and posts in the required posts will receive an invitation to the virtual party. The date for that will be announced. It's usually the last Wednesday of the month now, where they will receive a digital kit for their use made by DearJulieJulie. So in the VIP, you get a digital. We have a 2-hour party. We play with the digital. We play games. We do other stuff. It's a lot of fun. And that is at 1 o'clock usually at 1 o'clock on the last Wednesday of the month. Okay? When you're watching this on September 1st, we will have just had a VIP on Wednesday, the day before, on the 31st of August. You may find some fun gifts in the files section as we go through our time of building our journals. We would love to see pics of your journals in various stages, from shopping to your final walkthrough. Please engage in the group. Keep the group to the forefront of your Facebook feed by, liking other people's pictures and commenting and all of that. I will, I sometimes make announcements, and if you haven't continued to engage with the group, you might miss the announcement. Okay? Let's see. Don't forget to tag your journals with the hashtag SSSSJJC22. Again, that's hashtag SSSSJJC22. And include where you purchased your items and what you thought of this process. And share the challenge with your friends too. Please play nice in all the forms of this challenge. Encourage each other. Have fun. I cannot wait to see what you create. Please comment "read" when you have read the instructions for this challenge. then go start your challenge. Yay! I hope you have fun with this. You can make these in one day, or you can do them, one a day. So you can do like one a day, or even if you can only work 10 minutes at a time, go for it. Or you can do them all. You don't have to do them in any particular order this time. The Diamond and Emerald Patreons have been in the group since Saturday or Sunday. So they have already asked some of the questions, and so they're already answered in the group. So don't forget, Diamond and Emerald Jewels. That's the Dear Julie Julie Patreon. One of their perks is they get to see, and most of the time they get the whole video on the 27th of the month. And now they get early entry into the group. So cool. Oh yes, so I will have a premiere each day during the month of September at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. We will have a live chat. You can ask questions in those live chats, or you can ask questions in the question post. Remember that if you ask in the question post, somebody else probably will answer before I do. If they're brave enough to answer, they probably know the answer to the questions. Several of our members have been doing this for 20, 25, 30 or more challenges. And of course, Bonnie remains our challenge queen. She has done every single challenge, finished it, and posted it since the very beginning. So again, we're using our stash. We are making our something special items, and we are going to have a lot of fun. I think you can finish this one pretty fast too. So with that, let's get making. The group link is in the description box down below, and I'll be letting you in throughout the day, or when you have watched the details video and find this. And yeah. So now let's find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. Happy September. Let's have some fun. Remember, you are something special. I'm so glad you're here. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, let's go to the group. Bye. And see you there. So I'll be watching. Sometimes it takes a little bit because I don't have it sitting right in front of me, going ding, ding, ding. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I can't do that. And they would be go ding, ding, ding during my videos, shutting the phone off and all that. So we don't do that.